transportation system holding people down?
Ooh.
Hey, mommy's baby. Hey.
Hey, did the 24 come?
No.
It ain't come yet, the 124?
The 124 is supposed to be here 9:36.
It ain't come, it still ain't come?
If I spend this $700, $800 on this car right now, and then something happens to it in a week, and it costs $350, look, there goes the bus right there.
Yes, I would say the transportation system is holding people down. I feel like I know so many young people, so many adults my age and older that had good opportunities for employment, but just couldn't get themselves there on a consistent basis. And then again, the employer, supervisor, they might be understanding the first couple times you come late, but by the third or fourth time, they're gonna let you go, you know? And then even if you kind of get 3 or 4 jobs in the suburbs that pay well, you lose all 3 or 4 of those jobs based on you not having a way to really get there in a consistent way. Then you go for the 5th job. Are you gonna put those other 4 jobs as references for people to call, right? So now if you do put those down, they're gonna call, and the first thing they're gonna say is, well, Sean was a hard worker, but he could never get to work on time, or he missed shifts, which is gonna make the 5th employer say, well, no, I'm not gonna hire you, or I put down I have no work history, and then the employer will tell me, well, you don't have enough experience, right? And again, you try not to look at it like poor versus rich, black versus white, but I mean, we gotta be real. You know, all those things intersect the lives that we live. They impact the systems that we live in. I don't wanna think it's anything intentional that RTS, you're the only outfit in town, so I know you get all the pressure. I don't think you're doing it intentionally, but I do feel like the public transportation system, the way it's set up in Rochester, New York currently, is definitely holding people back from kind of reaching their full potential. Do you kind of think that transportation or lack thereof, the access to transportation, then affects people living in poverty or trying to get themselves out of poverty?
I'm always on a bus. That's what I'm doing right now. You know, that's just the reality of it. And if I was to talk about like the conditions that the bus are in now, and if that was going to make me progress, then I would say no, because it's like, you know, I'm saving my money, but I'm spending my money, you know, but it's like a keep on cycling. I just can keep on going before all of the jobs are all out there. Now I got to lower my income because I got to get this job closer. I have to, though. I have to get a job now.
I work a minimum wage job, $10.75 an hour. If we do the math on that, like I'm really not gaining nothing from this job. And I've been working for a year and I've yet to really save no money.
On the application, I know they say like, how are you going to be getting there? What's your form of transportation? And you put bus, okay? Automatically, they're going to look at where you live at and to where their location is, and you might automatically get put into the spot like, okay, he's a maybe because his transportation is going to be shaken. We know how the buses run out here.
The bus not coming on time, it kind of makes a problem for me because this can be my last straw.
Like money's always been tight for us because we never want anyone to fall short. Like even this morning, like, you know, I told her last night, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna do the videotaping thing for the bus in the morning. She's like, all right. So helped her cook and stuff last night, get the little ones ready. I know they got school coming up. And then so I told her, I was like, I'm gonna need $3 to get on the bus in the morning. And that's always a tight thing because it's like, okay, if I need $3 to get on the bus, then I know my 2 sisters need $3 to get on the bus to go to work, you know? So then it's like kind of one of those balancing things. It's like, well, I can't let the girls, you know, miss work and stuff like that because that's work. That's a source of income for the whole household. But then it's like, I understand you're trying to do this too, so let me see how I can balance it out. So what I told her, I said, okay, give me $3 to get on the bus. I'll get the all-day bus pass, and then I'll be back home before like 1 o'clock where they have to go to work, and then I'll just get my all-day bus pass. But the bus is a good thing for us because we only have one car, so there's been sometimes all of us have to go to work. We all got to work at 5 o'clock, all of us. Me, my twin, my 2 younger twins, and my mom. We all got to be to work. I work down there on Genesee Arnett, so that's that way. My mom's boyfriend works at the airport, so that's that way. My mom works at the Episcopal Church Home, which is over like by Plymouth area. And then my 2 sisters work at McDonald's out by Marketplace Mall. So it's like, okay, we got to figure out how we're going to get you here, and everyone has to be on time.
My son is an asthmatic, so if there's an instance where his asthma is acting up, I don't like to risk even waiting to catch the bus with him. I have to just go straight out and call an ambulance to come and pick us up because I don't want his asthma to get so bad while waiting on the bus. It just takes so long to get places sometimes. Getting my son to the hospital, catching the bus, from wherever I'm at to my son's school and to the hospital, it typically takes me about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So it's just so much easier sometimes to just say forget it and catch the ambulance. I have to work around the bus schedule. Everything I do, I have to work around the bus schedule. Like, I wanted to go to Wegmans this evening, and I can't even do that because, of course, by the time I get back home, it'll be too late. I'll go there. It'll only take me maybe 10, 15 minutes to get what I need, but I will have to sit there and wait an hour for the bus to come back. And by then, it's gonna be time for my oldest son to go to bed and, get ready for school in the morning. And like I said, I don't know if he's done his homework, so I have to make sure his homework is done and all that. So I just don't have time to, do that sort of things during the week. Jump. Oops.
That's cute glass.
Be careful with that.
If you could impact one thing that will kind of change everything else, I really do believe it's like people living in poverty. I do feel like, the amount of money that comes into your family, that comes to your household, kind of helps determine in some ways the options you have in life.
No, I do not have any money saved up. I literally have $52 to my name right now in my account. Me and my boyfriend, we do want to get married. We plan on getting married. But it's hard to save up money to even plan for a wedding at this point because it's just, we have so much to pay and we don't even have enough money to buy our own car to get around anywhere. We have to catch the bus everywhere.
How much are you making?
$16 an hour.
Some people go from taking the bus or whatever, getting a job and taking the bus to getting a car. And then I know some people that just gonna be taking the bus forever, like probably me. And I'm spending damn near $30 on the bus every week just to make it to work. I don't see that. I don't see no solution as of right now.
I'll be honest, I got about like $100 saved up, but that's literally like emergency money, like emergency. So right now what I'm really saving up for, I'm really saving up to get a car. Definitely saving up to get a car. I seen this nice 2-door Saturn that I want only for $700. So I'm trying to save up my money to get a car.
And if you've kind of had, your grandparents maybe got some bad breaks and kind of got into a bad cycle, and then they had your mom and dad, and then they kind of inherited some of that stuff, and then they have kids, it's kind of like, someone's gonna have to kind of like break the cycle. I think we gotta do something different as a city of Rochester, state of New York, the country that is the United States, because I feel like we can all collectively kind of see that kind of way things have been going for the last 20, 30 years. Right now, don't really seem to be working too well.